This is a video compilation of research done on the Texas population by Drew Middle and Brianna Leonard. What we did in this research project was we looked at the data as far as how Texas population has grown since the late 1800s up until current. Brianna is going to talk a little bit about some of the factors that have affected this over the last couple years.
So, in question 3, we were asked to read up on the report about what caused increases and decreases. The two biggest factors, well, the first one is economic depressions. Economic depressions, of course, is when the economy collapses and people don't make as much money, everything is more expensive. Economic depressions in general will cause people to stop having children, so that is going to be a decreased birth rate. And people won't have the money to move in and out of Texas if that is the case. The second reason was immigration. Immigration, of course, is almost entirely coming through the Texas borders these days, as many politicians will say. We have a very high amount of Mexican immigrants. With the more immigrants we have, the higher our population will be, and the more people are going in on immigration and saying it's not a good idea, and if we have immigration reform like people have been talking about, then that can cause a decrease in immigration. Now, a lot of reasons were not stated in that paper, in the research, and these are just a few things that Drew and I came up with that would affect the Texas population. The first one will be the Texas state income tax. Now, the income tax, of course, there's only about 5 states who don't have one. Texas is one of them. A lot of people move to Texas for this reason. That's less money taken out of paychecks. That's more money for people to have. So because of our state income tax, that will cause people to come into the state. Now, if we ever should decide to take our state income tax out, then more people might be. That might cause more people to move to other states that don't have an income tax. It might cause them to move to Florida or any other state that doesn't have one. Another reason is big business. Texas has a lot of businesses that cause people to move in and out. Like Valero, lots of oil businesses, that we have lots of jobs here. We have Citgo too, and we have a lot of technological companies, even just in San Antonio and Austin right now. Apple itself has an office in Austin. So people move in here, they try to get jobs. If these businesses decide to stay out of Texas or to leave Texas, that could also cause a decrease in our population. Our last reason is going to be birth and death rate. Now, of course, we've mentioned this before, but just an increase in birth rate or in a decreased death rate just in general has caused a population boom, not only in Texas, but in America. Now, should our birth rate decrease and our death rate increase for whatever reason, whether it's illness, whether we have a natural disaster, anything like that, that will affect the population growth of Texas.